Now, some of the NFL's more big-boned players, well, they are grumbling that they have become fashion victims. Right now, we're going to talk to Kevin Clark. He's making his way on set to tell us all about it. Hi, Kevin.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, good. Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about this a little bit now. I mean, Nike came in, just took the business away from Reebok, who had had it on, had it for a long time, of making the NFL uniforms. What's different in what Nike made that's making some of these guys like grumble that it's riding up and so forth?
Right. Well, basically, Nike took over the deal this offseason. So this is the first year they've made it, and they followed a trend that started in soccer and in basketball, where the tighter the jersey, the better. Basically, you want to show off the muscles, the hard work in the gym, that sort of thing. Well, they kind of forgot about the fact that in the NFL, there's 350-pound players who are, going to have big guts and have kind of fallen victim to these tight jerseys.
Let's talk about some of the guys in particular. I mean, these are big guys. I mean, like huge 300 pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, one's wife said that when he wears this new uniform, it looks like he ate a baby. I mean, that is not what you want to hear from your wife, right?
Right, exactly. And so this is sort of a vanity thing. Alex Boone is the player that we're talking about here. He's an offensive tackle for the San Francisco 49ers. And basically, he really liked the old jerseys because it, kind of hid his fat.
Hid his fat, right. The guys, in terms of what's actually happening when they have these uniforms on, are they saying that they get wet and then they stick up and their bellies come out, they don't stay tucked in, and how does that actually affect the game itself?
Well, there's a couple of problems. Number one is they say that when it does get wet, whether it's through sweat or rain, there's basically a huge problem where the kind of around the neck area constricts. It's hard to breathe, it's hard to move, and defensive linemen need to move a lot. They also get grabbed a lot, and the jerseys sort of come discombobulated. The other problem is that just generally the fat hangs out the side. Alex Boone said it looks like he has big old love handles at this point. Arthur Jones just said that basically the jerseys aren't big enough. Terrance Cody has had problems. So really, it's just a lot of big guys are having a number of problems.
Does the quarterback need to worry more now about getting sacked?
No, because it affects, there are big guys on the offense and defense.
Right.
So those guys, the guys who are uncomfortable are going against each other, and I guess they're canceling each other out. So a quarterback has nothing to worry about, but they will look better because they have tighter jerseys, and they're the guys that, really benefit from these tight jerseys.
Now, is it just a matter, too, that some of these guys are just getting bigger? I mean, in the 60s, what was sort of the average weight of some of these players?
As you said, in the Packers who won the first Super Bowl, they didn't have an offensive lineman over 250 pounds. And now, I mean, that's a running back at this point. They're like 230. The average Green Bay Packers offensive lineman is 312 pounds, I think. And so, making a jersey has really become a huge undertaking because the players are getting much bigger.
Got you. Who we're looking at right there? Let's pull that back up again. Who is that player we're looking at?
That's Raji from the Green Bay Packers, and he's one of the biggest guys in the NFL. He's a big hulking defensive lineman, and he's I didn't talk to him for this story, but he's one of the guys who looks the most ridiculous just because of the way his body is situated, and obviously that's something that Nike may need to look at down the road.
Now, some of these complaints have obviously been anecdotal. They spewed to you. They confided in you about this. How far is this going to go, though? I mean, any chance that Nike's going to sort of, alter their formula? What's Nike's response?
I very seriously doubt they alter their formula. They may make some concessions. Terrance Cody, the 349-pound defensive tackle, basically said, maybe they need different material for us, the big guys. So maybe they'll have some additions or some more options. But I don't think they're going to get away from that kind of tight fit because I think Nike really likes it and it looks good on the most famous players in the NFL.
All right, Kevin Clark, fun story. More in the Wall Street Journal right now. You can go online and read it.